It's cool when the fundamentals match up with the technicals. This is Cronos on the monthly chart, and what you can see is you have, doesn't look like it, but you have a drop in price, three basing candles, and then the rally higher. So this becomes a monthly buyer's level at, we'll say, 150. Now when the technicals line up with the fundamentals, creates for a powerful combination. Let's get into the news. This is coming from the Motley Fool, why investors were so high on Cronos stock this week. And again, not to say that Cronos is going to move higher from now, but it is at an accumulation area. So like a puff of marijuana smoke dreamily floating skyward, Cronos stock was rising over the past few trading sessions. According to data compiled by S&P Global Market Intelligence, as of late Thursday morning, the Canadian cannabis company's share price was up by more than 21%. Good news from the country's massive neighbor to the south was the catalyst for the jump. In contrast to Canada, which underwent full and complete marijuana legalization at the federal level in 2018, U.S. legalization has been patchy and hesitant. That's largely because the federal agency tasked with policing illegal substances, the Drug Enforcement Agency, has classified marijuana as a Schedule I drug. That means it's classified as a substance with no medicinal value and carrying significant risk of abuse. But suddenly there's some movement in the halls of power. On Wednesday, an unnamed top official at the Department of Health and Human Services sent a letter to the DEA requesting that it reclassify cannabis. Currently, according to the DEA's classification system that places drugs in several schedules, typically Schedule 1 through 4, marijuana falls in Schedule 1. So that's pretty restrictive, and from a monitoring standpoint too. Home to what's considered to be the most dangerous drug. HHS would like it to be moved to Schedule 3, less surveillance essentially, in which the DEA's definition means it would have only moderate level to low potential for physical and psychological dependence. The DEA has promised to launch a formal review of this request. This dramatically increases the chance of de facto legalization occurring on the federal level. So, again, it's cool when the fundamentals are in alignment with the technicals. Makes for a powerful trade opportunity. All right. So again, the monthly buyers level at 150. This is the accumulation area. Up top is the distribution area. Now, conservatively, you want to wait for price to close above the 13 simple moving average, as it has been respecting the moving average since July of 2021. Now, if we go down to the weekly chart, you also want to see a bullish crossover of the 13 simple weekly moving average crossing over the 26 simple weekly moving average, and both pointing up for conservative investors. Now, when I look at the weekly chart, I do see a level where there are sellers. Not the greatest level, but nevertheless a level that has to be respected. Case in point, price went up in early July, couldn't even get to the area before pulling away. There are definitely sellers at this level here. So let's mark that in. However, this is a van and this level's a truck. Typically trucks take out vans, so this is just a speed bump in the bigger picture. All right, speaking of the bigger picture, let's see where that aligns with a couple of levels that stood out to me. 350 right? You got these wicks here, selling pressure, and this level at $4. So those were your targets: 250, 350, and $4. All right. So why did we get the pullback? Quite frankly, again, this was the level that we saw on the weekly chart where price attempted to move higher, couldn't even get to the weekly sellers level at 250. Also because you have the 200-day moving average serving as dynamic resistance, not once, but twice. On Friday, price gapped higher, opened higher, went up just to go down. So this bounce could be short-lived. Just want to see what's to the left of, yeah, this is low volume. So what we need to see for the bulls, if this rallies for real, you do want to see a pullback higher, and then you really want to see another lower high. So you really want to see price close above the 200-day moving average, pulling back, and that would be the opportunity, your entry, to go long. Otherwise, this could be a fake out to the upside. Price could definitely pull back to the origin of the move higher, which I anticipate. Again, that was a short-term catalyst. What's going to help Cronos and Tilray and other companies in the space is a seismic change in the laws with regards to the legalization of marijuana. For now, look for a target at 250, but you need confirmation that price wants to go higher. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.